Oops, that's not the right music at all. Stop playing that before I get copyrighted. Where's the stream playlist? There we go. That's better. Whoop. Whoops. Hi. Hello. Hello, friend. I'm doing 3D. I've got a whole extra dimension to what I'm doing today. Hi. Wow. Yeah. 3D modeling, I know, right? One of my lesser known talents. I'm very out of practice. This is essentially a practice file. As you can see from the picture in the background, I'm making an Arcanine. I'm basically making a 3D model of the giant Arcanine plushie, which I own in real life. And I'm making it for the purposes of people being able to throw it at me like this. Ow. Yeah. So people can throw my real life plushie that I actually own at me. And I thought it would be good practice. I'll show you since you're here. Which one is it? This one? I think it's this one. I also have this model. I made this years ago. This is a years old thing. I made this in my old 3D modeling program, which was Maya, back when I had a student license. You've seen that one? Okay, I wasn't sure if I'd shown it to you. Yeah. I want to adapt this for VR chat. Yeah. I want to see if I can adapt this for VR chat. This was originally going to be made for something else. It was going to be made for D&D. I was going to try to make a D&D mini out of it to 3D print of one of my characters, essentially. That's kind of fallen off now. So, yeah, I have already identified things that I need to do. I need to, ideally add in an extra thing. I'm learning how to make worlds. Ooh! We're doing a little swapsy. I've made a world in VR chat. It's not public. I've been there with a few friends. Funnily enough, it's a D&D world. Funny how that all comes together. Well, I need to add in an extra finger. I think this tail should be straight, and then I add the curve in with the rig later. Hello, Husk. Hi. The legs are going to need adjusting because to do digigrade legs in VR chat, there's a very specific thing you have to do. It's kind of complicated using the rig. And yeah, I will have to do that. I don't fully know what it is, so I will have to learn it and do it. Head obviously needs to be joined to the body. It needs to have eyes put in for a start. And yeah, general shapes. I might make these horns and frills separate, make them blend shapes so I can turn them on and off. What are you doing? Currently I'm discussing this old 3D file that I made years ago. And I'm discussing kind of a mental list that I've made on what I need to do in order to make it a VR chat avatar. I need to make it a T-pose instead of A pose. So the arms are slanted at the moment, like capital A. I need to make them go straight out, because that's part of how VR chat maps its rig to your body, I suppose is a good way to say it. So there's lots of changes I need to do to adapt it. Lots of stuff I need to do, stuff I don't know how to do. So it's going to be a learning curve. But anyway, that's not what I'm doing today. I was just showing you that because I thought. What I'm doing today, I don't need to make changes, is I'm going to continue making my Arcanine that I own. Can I eat you?
No, I do not taste good. Please do not kill me, sir. I'm just a level 1 kobold. I do not drop good loot.
Anyway, oh yeah. Right. Where did I get to with this? Mostly the head by the looks of it. I could do with his little front arm tufties. So let's go over to edit mode. grab some faces. These faces here look ideal. I've got my reference picture in the background. Maybe I should also get it on my second screen. Where did I store this reference picture? Profile location. There it is. There's the head-on photo, and there's the side-on photo. Okay. Move that over to that side. You can make it with a simple armature so you can use it in VR chat for your world with Fizzbones. That would be pretty fun. I could, yeah, once I've got this made, I could make it into another VR chat world. The VR chat world that I have made at the moment is a D&D one, so it's got like a table, it's got maps and dice that you can roll. But I was kind of thinking maybe I'd make like a custom home world, because my home world in VR chat is still the default one. Very boring. So I was thinking I might make a world which is called Blues Room, and literally just like fill it with stuff that I have. And I thought that might be a nice exercise. One, in making stuff in Unity, and two, making stuff in Blender. Get me back into making 3D models of things, and this is a good place to start. I can make 3D models of like loads of plushies that I have. I can make a 3D model of, I don't know, like plants, because I like to have plants around. Not loads of ideas, it's just doing them. Okay, so I'm gonna grab this face and this face. That Tufty does come forward a little bit here on wireframe. Yeah, that comes forward, so I'll grab the other face. This face here. Bring that out. Oh, socials. I need to do social posts. I'm so professional. Oh, wow, Silent. That looks awesome already. I love it. That is dope. I'm not on VR chat very often, but if I am ever on VR chat, and you are as well, I'll have to show you my world that I've made, because it is private. Let me guess, Blues Room is a giant blue room. It might not be. It might be like, I think a Blues Room could be like a little tree house, actually. Give me a sec, guys, while I do the old social media posting. Back in Twitch. There's my wolf. 09. Okay. I'm so sorry this is taking a while, guys. There's so many social things involved. Ah! I'm sorry! You should make one where we can throw a cloud at you.
But it'd go through me.
I could do. That'd be very easy to do. You know, a cloud would be very just simple puffy thing.
No.
Okay, Discord, last one. Creators, promote content. Go at Blender again. There we go. Okay, I think we are done on the social front. Okay. How do we cook Bloom?
Please do not cook me. I do not taste good.
Okay. Oh, it's been a while since I've been doing this already. Ah, I did remember the keybind. Excellent. Blue probably tastes like water. Watch me cry all my tears. Can you cook me? Oh no, I feel like there's some laws against that. There's no law cooking a husky velociraptor hybrid. There might be. I don't know that. Can you cook silent fire? Stop asking me to cook people! Stop asking me to cook people. I'm scared. I'm very hungry. Evidently, yeah.
You need to get yourself a little snacky.
Ah, thank you. Save that. How do we look now? Shade smooth. Shade flat. Which one is this? Mark Seam, Mark Sharp. One. And if I go back, shade smooth. No, that didn't do it. Interesting. I've got 2 lines there. What is happening? No, I don't. Mark Seam? No. Clear Seam. Why is my Mark Sharp not working? I don't understand.
I don't understand, Blender.
You'll want a bevel. Clear Seam. Clear Sharp. Why did that not do anything? What's wrong with this edge? Why does it not like this edge? Ah, I just hadn't drug it. I just didn't drag it out enough. I say select my Xbox Series S so that I can play on my big TV. I say it feels nice sometimes not have to sit at my desk. Yeah, I get that. I've my Switch dock is set up on the big TV in the living room. Sometimes I do prefer to put it in the dock and play it on the TV. Which I'm probably going to be doing on Friday when the new Pokemon game comes out. Interesting. It's an interesting bit of geometry. Good to know. I might do that later. I expect to use my PC and vice versa. Nice. Oh, I need to close this loop off as well. Whoops. I'm sorry, I'm getting used to it still. So let's see. So this edge loop, those two need to meet. Bridge, and that edge loop, and this edge gotta have to meet. Bridge. How's everyone's day? Pretty good, yeah. Had a good morning messing around with basically memes. It's pretty funny. Basically, I was doing a little bit of video editing. Something going on in the background. I have on my schedule on the old wall. Because normally VODs and stuff are just put direct to YouTube for the sake of just sort of like keeping a backlog, an archive kind of thing. But we have been recording me and Spook and Sanji playing through Pokemon Colosseum. And that's being actually edited, like an edited Let's Play with memes and jokes on it, which will eventually get uploaded to YouTube. To be honest, I did work just only on that world all day, and now I can chill a bit, watch stream and play. Nice. I watching Overwatch and listening to music and watching stream. Nice. Yeah. Eating the biscuit, sorry. So, today's going to be an unusual day because we actually have a D&D stream tonight. Because we're, as we know, we've said a few times, D&D is going on break for a couple of months. And we basically want to try to push it to a point. Sorry, my mouth is full. We want to push to get to a point where we can, like, a good place to stop. Because we're literally mid-fight, and stopping mid-fight for several months is not good, because everybody will forget where they are. D&D's Dungeons and Dragons! Bought some energies, my life elixir. Yeah, drink the werebeast. You walk away, you don't hear me say. Oh, it's automatically joined them. That's so nice. Clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. It's hard to let it go. Nothing's before. Then edge. Bridge. Hello, Rio Grande. Welcome to the chat. Welcome, welcome. You're getting a hot tub for your character. I told you we're gonna do it as an April Fool's bit. We're gonna do it as an April Fool's bit. We'll have a little hot tub stream. I'm gonna do it now. I'm making an Arcanine. Yes, I am. I'm making an Arcanine. I'm making the giant Arcanine plushie that you can get from the Pokemon Center. I was always told to avoid having triangles. How's our front view looking? Yeah, that is right, but sometimes you have tries, yeah. Regular reset Twitch has been a pain. Ah, that's annoying. Yeah, my teachers always told me that I should try to avoid... Ow! Ow! I'm trying to work. I should try to avoid squares if I can. I have got some triangles here, though. To be fair, this is just going to be a static thing, so we might be okay. How do I want to do this? I'm having to use my thinking brain. If you export for like any other program, it usually triangulates things because they work better. That's true. How's the old man doing? He's happy. He's had some soup. He's having a yogurt. He's not long back from work. Still getting used to the program. What's the best way for me to fill in this hole? Is there like a face? Insert face. That didn't do anything. Which 3D software did you first learn? I first learned how to use Maya because I was very lucky and I was in a college course and they had very fancy Maya licenses. Very fancy Maya program. But I do not have that anymore. Select all the edge groups and then use right click to fill. Oops, I need to stop hitting space. Right click. Fill.
Thank you!
Right click, fill. Thank you. There we go. Yeah, I first learned how to use Maya, but I cannot use Maya anymore because I don't have the money. So I'm using Blender because Blender's free. And there's lots of support for Blender. So I do have basic knowledge of working in 3D, but not necessarily working in Blender, so I'm trying to get used to it. There we go, that's been closed off. I self-learnt Blender because it was always something that I was really interested in. Awesome. I'll see you later. I'm going in a nice bath, having a scorching hot bath. Excellent. I'm currently learning Maya in college. It's all right. It's annoying that you can select faces through other faces. I'm glad Blender doesn't have that. Yeah, I'm liking it. To be fair, I haven't used Blender in a while, but it was one of those things of, gosh, I was in college/uni for many years ago at this point. Obviously, once my license expired, I couldn't really use Maya, and also I couldn't keep it updated either. And yeah, I know, yar har fiddly-dee, but it is a bit of a pain. So I was like, screw it. Loads of people use Blender. Loads of people use Blender for making avatars and for making VR chat stuff. Blender can do a lot of good stuff. It's got sculpting tools. It's free. I'm gonna try to use Blender, and that's where I am at the moment. Yeah, and you'll probably also note from just watching me that I'm bad at using hotkeys. I don't use hotkeys in any program I use. That's not just a Blender thing, that's just me. I'm bad at remembering hotkeys, and my coordination isn't always the best. And also, I've got little hands. You can't see, I'm holding them up as though you could see. I've got little hands. My little hands can't reach all the way across the keyboard, so I can't really use a lot of hotkeys. Like, if I'm hovering my, ow! That's just mean. If I've got my hands sort of hovering around the shift keys for rotating and stuff, if I need to reach over and press L, I have to fully remove my hand from the shift key. I cannot reach the L key from the shift key. I cannot reach it. I can't reach the H key. I can barely reach G. And it's, again, at that point, I'm really painfully stretching my hand. My little hands are not good. It's the same with when I play MOBAs and MMOs and stuff. Maybe I need a different keyboard. Maybe. Maybe. I got little hands. I have little tiny feminine hands. Yeah, when I'm playing MMOs and stuff, if I've got my fingers on the WASD keys to make sure I can keep moving, I cannot reach, like, the 7 or the 8, so I have to click my abilities if I have abilities on those numbers. That's just how I am. That's how I've always been. Okay. Now we need to be extending the head. I always need the biggest keyboard on my mouse also because I have big hands. I need little ones. I'm little hands. Let me look back at these images. Okay, this is gonna be interesting because obviously the main comes out like a lot. You could use a stream deck for hotkeys, but that probably requires reaching even further. Well, at that point, I'm not reaching. I'd basically be moving my hand from one place to another. It's fine. I do fine without hotkeys. I can do Control Z, and I've at least been remembering, like, E for, like, extruding and stuff. Oops, not that. Speaking of. So I think I'm gonna bring this outwards. Because we have our main kind of coming out. Hello! Welcome to the chat. Most important country is the Control Z and Shift Control Z. Yeah, big mood. Big mood. That's the only ones you've gotta have memorized. Okay, so we have this point here. That needs to be coming downwards.
Ugh, my nose is itchy.
Ugh. Hi. Okay, that's looking good. Yeah, so that's roughly where his shoulder is. We're not going perfectly one-to-one, obviously. You couldn't tell by the everything. Move it back slightly though, because we're a little too far off, I think. Arcanine's big, broad shoulders. Oops. Got one new track added to the playlist. I'm gonna put it on next. Add to queue. Here you go. I need to stop hitting space. That's from freaking Maya, that is. That's a Maya carryover. I need to stop doing that. Maybe I should unbind space from animation, because it's very unlikely that I'm going to be doing animation in Blender. It might happen, but it's unlikely. I'm going about this so backwards, I know, but it's just how it's being done. I'm mainly getting used to the controls more than anything else. Bless you. Oh yeah. Alt middle mouse can snap to axis, like the space menu on Maya. You can also click the compass in the top right. Ah, I get you. Okay, I think I now bring this main back in. I'm wondering if maybe I should do how I did this with the kobold, where I do the head separately. Hello, Fox. Hi. Heckin' boopin' me. Heck. Hello. Welcome to my stream. I hit space again. God damn it, Maya. Following me? Thank you. Thank you. I have a very regular stream schedule. You can find it at the bottom in the description, but I'm going to be streaming some D&D later tonight. I'll be doing some more artwork tomorrow. I'm probably going to keep working on this. Okay, let me... Oh, I love this song. So the mane sort of comes back over his back. Stay inside, everything you wanted, now we're far and wide. Didn't need an explanation for us to get by. You're a cute and wholesome bean. Oh, you're just saying that.
But thank you.
I feel like I need to fix that. Is it funny? Do I keep it in? They keep the jitter in.
Ugh. My darling dearest is taking care of me. Ugh. Making sure I'm not shrimping. Ugh. Thank you.
Those are some weighted flowers. Yeah, they are. I don't know why they're that way, but they are. Just wanna go home. I lost you right then and there. You woke me up from my worst nightmare. Promise you I please. The words you said were so fearful of me. Ooh. I don't hate myself, I'm just withdrawing from lies to ourselves. So sleep in, new shit goes around, but we don't care for it. 'Cause all that matters now is me and you, don't forget. Yeah, I'm wondering if I do this the same way I kind of approach the kobold, and that I actually do this face kind of like separate and then try to merge it in. I don't know. This is tricky, because he has such a big fluffy mane, guys. Okay, what if I add a cube? Because the thing is as well is that currently I've got the mirror modifier on so that the body is symmetrical, but obviously the face isn't going to be symmetrical. He's only got one face. That'd be some nightmare fuel, wouldn't it? You know what? No. Add plane. I'm outside, waiting for you. I'm outside, waiting for you. Oh no, oh no. Learning things. There we go. Separate. That was the important bit. Can't even remember how it all went down. Everybody disappears and I hope you don't. Need your love, where to go, you know. And I promise I will never let you feel alone. Okay, let's hide the cube. Actually that slant's pretty good because of the way his head is. Arcanines are so floofy. They are! That's why they're such good boys. They're good dogs, Brent. I need a sip of my water. Ah. All I can do is hope. Promise I will never let you feel alone. Ah! Thank you! In the unknown, by myself all alone. Saved, thank you very much. Hope you don't go, you know, and I promise I will never let you feel alone. Told you won't go. Okay. In the deep concentration now. I think I should add an edge in here. Because this is for where the fur of the mane comes through. This is gonna lead into the ear. Built this city on rock and roll. Built this city. Built this city on rock and roll. Oh. Okay. Is there a way to have a split view, kind of like how Maya does?
Yeah, how do I get it? How do I get it? This city I'm rock and roll. How do I do the thing?
You can click and drag the window onto another window.
Heck! I found it! Okay.
This is where my pictures not being fully aligned is going to mess with me, but it's fine. It's very simple and basic. Yep, that nose isn't even remotely linked up. Hang on. I'll do it in a sec. Like that? That's a bit better. Who counts the money underneath the bar? Who writes the brick ball into our guitars? What have I done? Why can I not select plane anymore? There we go. Coney plays the mamba. Listen to the radio. Don't you remember? We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. All of these points need to be brought back. And these ones, and these ones. I need to add some loops in for his big old forehead. Because he's so big-brained. The years, is it so hard to be human after all? Drawn into the street, hard to find illusion. Those time needs to be bigger so that it lines up better. There we go. A bit more like that. That's better. Now that's matching up. Whoops.
Whoopsie poopsie.
There we go. Baby, tonight. Didn't feel a million things. Perfect dream of life. Still doesn't quite look like anything at the moment, but he'll get there. So these points need to be coming way back. Same with that. So it's going to become his ears. There's something about you, yeah, yeah, so right. Thank you. Where is the bear? Ah! What bear? What bear? I'm confused. What bear? Jungle Book Blue, the bear, Papa Bear. His name is Baloo, not Blue. Different names. He's not called Blue. Gonna need another edge in here. Excuse me. Big stretch, goodness. That's not a good sign if I'm yawning now. I've got an entire D&D game to play later. The thing is that things like the nose and the eyes and the mouth, because this is a plushie, probably going to be on the texture. What's the game you gotta play later? I gotta play D&D, my Dungeons and Dragons game, where we're gonna be fighting a big old dragon. We are fighting a big old ancient red dragon who has been a big pain for like ever, basically. And we have decided that's it, no more, because people were too afraid to fight him because he's so big and strong. And we're like, screw it, we're big and strong, we're gonna fight you. Don't know how well that's gonna go, but that's what we're doing. Can you explain what is D&D? I'm a very hate worker. Dungeons and Dragons is a tabletop role-playing game. It's typically fantasy-based, but you can use the rules for any sort of genre you see fit. But typically, standard D&D is Dungeons and Dragons is your Tolkien-esque elves and dwarves, and well, they're not called hobbits in D&D, but they're basically hobbits. Goblins and ogres and dragons and stuff. And you, to play it, you roll dice and you add numbers from your character sheet to those dice to determine whether you can do anything. Basically, you generally you'll tell the DM, who is the person sort of running and telling you the story. They'll put a scenario in it, so the DM will be like, "Oh, there's a big dragon, here attacking the city. What do you do?" And I'll look at my character sheet of my sorcerer that I'm playing, and I'll be like, "I will cast a frostbolt spell at him." And the DM will be like, "Okay, roll to see if you hit." So I'll roll the d20, the dice, and I'll add my spell number on my character sheet, and the DM will look at the numbers on the dragon sheet and will tell me if it hits. That's very, very simplified, however. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention I found my IKEA dragon. Not going to lie, it's pretty poor quality for IKEA, doesn't have much stuffing. It's probably meant to be very floppy. I don't have any IKEA toys. Something I have done in the past is I had a dog plush. I can't even remember where I got it from. I think it was a charity shop find, and I really liked it. And I just sort of impulse bought it for a couple of pounds and brought it home. But it was also really, it was the quality of the fabric was fine, but it was also very loose and very floppy. So because I was a wee baby, me and my mum went to a craft store and we bought some stuffing that they sell for people who make plushies, and she undid some of the stitching on the underside and restuffed him, and I still have him to this day. So if you think that it's a bit lacking in stuffing, you could probably try to give it some more stuffing if you feel like it. Have you played Bakugan? I don't really know what Bakugan is. You've mentioned it before a few times. It's not really something I've ever looked at or had an interest in, I'm afraid. I'm sorry. I'm a Pokemon girl. Awoo! Hello, Des. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Excited for tonight? I am. Me work, excited for stuff that'll happen. Oh boy, they weren't kidding. That stuff do start coming and they don't stop coming. That's not where I want that edge to be. Face. Edge. Can I eat chart? What are you referring to? Your autocorrect have me confuzzled. Can I eat chat? Don't eat my chat. That's where I talk to people. That's where my friends are. I know it's somewhere because I've literally used it. Where's that cut tool? Nope, that's not it. Edge. Edge slice? Nope, that's not it. I've literally used it. I know what I'm looking for. Ah! Thank you. I've literally used a tool where you sort of like do almost like a connect the dots. I've forgotten what it's called. Mesh. Faces by edges? No. I forgot what it's called. Brain hurty. Knife tool? It might be the knife tool. Where is? I need a knife. Merge split by knife project? Use other objects as outlines and boundaries to project knife cuts. No. Add. No. Select. No. Face. Should be the box with a diagonal line in it on the left of the screen. Is this an 18 plus chat? No, in the sense that we don't want people talking about NSFW stuff. Please do not. If you need a refresher on the rules, there is rules for the chat down below in the description. Familiarise yourself with the rules if you have forgotten. Otherwise, das be a bonking. Moderators will be giving you a heckin' bonk. Extrude, insert, bevel, Luke, knife. Ah, this one. Thank you. I found a knife. There we go, that's all I wanted. I wanted to add a ring to the snoot. Try to be a good husky. That's good. We have good vibes here. If you have if you're unsure if something that you want to post is okay, then ask someone, or maybe just think if you're questioning that it's not okay to post, it might not be okay to post. So there you go. Above the night tool is the loop cut tool. Same way the night tool works while holding controlling Maya. Yes, and I've at least somewhat memorized the loop cut as control R, which is a very handy tool. I use that. I definitely use that a lot. Thank you. Help is very much appreciated. It's the heat of the moment, showing your eyes. Is your brain a dessert? I don't know, it's heckin' empty sometimes. My brain is mashed potato because I can't spell sometimes. That's understandable, man. Being able to spell is overrated as someone who also cannot spell very well. Bum bum bum. Hard for Husky to type. Yeah. Okay, I think what I want to do is bevel these two edges and then extrude the ear out from them. Smart enough to know how to go on Twitch, but not smart enough to know how to type. Do, 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 do. Thank you. We get ever closer to eating 1,000 Arcanines at Blue's face. We do indeed. That is the goal. It's a bizarre one, but it is the goal. Check. Big old stretch. Oh, excuse me. Let's make sure I'm sitting up straight. And sip out some water. You guys better be making sure you're drinking your water. It's important. Important to remember. People on Twitter seem happy Scarlet and Violet has fixed some animations. The awkward floating introduced by Gen 6 Sky Battles is gone. Typhlosion keeps his flames up. That's nice. Well, hello there, friends. Hello, Core. Good to see ya. How's it going? What is happening with the geometry here? It's getting a mite confused. My ear is clipping inside the head. Virality. Bring these in, because our ear is quite thin. Thin flippy ears. That works, so it's meh. Oof. Blew through season 1 of Living World. Just need the tower and Lion's Arch, and I'm done. Nice. I haven't actually done that because I finished off Living World 2, but I have started Heart of Thorns now, so that's good. But I want to do that. Oh yeah. Oh, I did do. We did the tower. Didn't you do the tower with us, Cole? Or am I misremembering? Didn't you do the tower with us? You did? Okay. Didn't get credit for it because I didn't have it. Oh, right. Fair enough. Well, we said that we'd probably take Daphs through the tower because the tower was pretty cool, and they haven't done it either. But Daphs, complete your living world and we'll go do the tower one of the days. It informed me quite quickly that the tower is not soloable. No, it is not designed to be. It is an actual dungeon that you need a group to go through. No, it is not soloable. You can join public groups. You can join public groups and do it. I have a laundry list of recreational activities. I mean, that's the vibe, isn't it? I have so much stuff to do. Oh, I'm gonna play Pokemon this week.
Look at his little ear! He's actually starting to look like an Arcanine with his little ear.
I'm a little torn on Scarlet and Violet on my starter. I'm actually slightly torn. I'm torn because I can't decide. I think I've ruled out the grass type. I can't decide if I want the fire one or the water one. And this is partially due to I looked at what their final forms are, and I know what their final typing is. And I don't want to be doubling up on typing too much. Because for the thing is for the water, if I take the water one, I'll be doubling up on the water one's secondary typing. If I take the fire one, there's a good chance I'll be doubling up on the fire typing, because let's be honest, if I find a Growlithe early on in the game, it's going in my team. And it's like, well, then I've got two fire types. But the secondary typing of the water starter, I'm going to be getting a Pokemon that has that secondary typing as well. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm gonna get a little Pepper Crop. We know that. We've known that from day one. You'll like his final form. So will Curls. Everybody will. I like his final form. It's very good. I also like the water one though. That's why I can't decide. Depending on how early you can get access to it, you can send over a Stone Pupper. Yeah, you can get Lycanroc as well. There's so many good dogs. This is the problem that I slightly have had with Sword and Shield, is that because there's so many Pokemon from other generations that I like, if I put them all in my team, I'm not experiencing the new ones. So, like when I did Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, I actually set down criteria, because obviously I was playing through a game that I had essentially already played through, which was, you know, it's a remake. So I was like, okay, this is essentially a challenge playthrough. The challenge is all the Pokemon I have on my team I never had before, with the exception of the starter. And then the other rule was they all have to be Sinnoh Pokemon. So I ended up with Togekiss, I've never had. I had a Honchkrow. Again, I'd never had it before. Leafeon and Glaceon. Never actually had them on my team. I've obtained them. I've obtained all of them to complete Pokedexes, but never had them on my team. And yeah. And with Sword and Shield, I think I managed pretty good of having Sword and Shield Pokemon, with the exception of Arcanine. And I'm wondering if I should try to do the same with Hisui and Growlithe. I like the original better. They're good dogs, but I like the original better. So I feel like I might try to do the same with Scarlet and Violet, of maybe just limit myself to I'm only allowed to have Arcanine again, but all of my other Pokemon should be new Scarlet and Violet Pokemon. Do you have a full dex in home? Heard you can get a potion while quickly completing it. I don't, because I am missing a Cubfu, because I evolved my Cubfu into an Urshifu, and I am missing Spectria, because I chose Glastria in the DLC. Every other Pokemon I have. Every other Pokemon I have. I get to know your name. Remind me later, I think I can send those over. Oh, thank you. I think I'll have to finish some story for the horse. Yes, you will. I have a Calyrex. Yeah, because obviously I get that myself. I'm pretty sure those are the only two I'm missing. No, I'm missing a Poiple, which Curls is getting for me. Yeah, I'm missing, like, next to no Pokemon. Oh my, oh, okay. That's probably not good. My Switch is, like, fully flat. I should really leave it on the dock when I'm not using it. That's what I get for leaving it undocked for, like, 2 weeks. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, round, round. Spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, round, round. I keep mine docked, mostly use it on the TV nowadays. See, sometimes if I have a little bit of downtime and I just want to chill, I'll put on a YouTube video on my computer and I'll sit in my desk chair and play the Switch, which is why it's here in the computer room with me. I'm very much going to play it on the TV when I have Scarlet. As I said earlier, sometimes it's nice to sit on the sofa and play it on the TV. I just forget. I'll bring it into the computer room and I'll play it for an evening. I'll put it back in its case and leave it next to my PC. And then I don't play it, and I forget, and the battery goes flat. It's probably not very good for the life of my Switch that the battery keeps going flat. Yeah, it doesn't want to turn on right now, it needs charge. Okay, good thing I can charge it here, because it uses the same charger as my phone. we're just gonna leave that for a bit, and I can check that later. Right round, round, round. Spin me right round, baby, right round. Thank you for the save. Right round, round, round.
You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Vibing internally in work, like. Vibes are exquisite. Yeah, like I've got like a level freaking 90 Arcanine in like Sword and Shield, and Sun and Moon, funnily enough. There's no point in me trying to transfer that over Scarlet and Violet because the transferring won't be available until next year. They've already said. Let's see. If I go Pokemon, where is it? Pokedex. And I believe if I scroll all the way down to the bottom... What am I missing? Oh, I'm missing Regidrago. I forgot about that. Yeah, because I chose Regieleki, so I'm missing Spectria, Regidrago, a Cubfu.
And I believe that's all.
Scrolling, 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 scrolling. Yeah. I need another Poipole to evolve into Naganadel, but Kels has already told me that she'll give me hers. She just has to get it. Yeah, that's it. Close that down. Not missing a lot at all. And I'm gonna have a whole new Pokedex to complete. You guys know I'm gonna be trading for those version exclusives, and for starters, someone finds out where like the daycare is. It's an open world game. It's open world. Do you think you'll be able to? I don't have Regidrago, but I think I can get it. It's a choice. And if you want, it's up to you. You know, I don't want to be taking all of your legendaries from you, but if you're okay with it, I won't say no. Yeah. I have both copies. Ah. That means you can get one. That means you can get one of each. Because then the weird thing that they did is that obviously Sword Doggo is exclusive to Sword, Shield Doggo is exclusive to Shield. With all the other legendaries, they're not version exclusive, but you do only get one. You have to pick. So you pick whether you want Glastria or Spectria, and then you pick if you want Regidrago or Regieleki. And then the other one gets locked off. It was a weird way of doing it. That's how they did it. Do, 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 do. Back to work. See you later. See you later, Core. We're gonna have D&D tonight. D&D on a Monday? Unheard of. The TikTok that I did is doing okay. It's not done as well as the original D&D one. So everybody is all of the people I've asked like, oh, evidently you need to be continuing doing D&D themed ones, but I haven't had any thoughts yet. Oh dear. Thanks, phone. Couple more followers. Yeah. Around 3,000. Still very good. Still very good. do. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Gonna go now. Enjoy the rest of your stream. I'll see you later. Thank you very much for coming here, friend. I hope you have a good day. I appreciate it ever so much. For a sec, that looked like Arcanine would be like, no one cared who I was until I put on the mask. If I exported this to 3D printer, that would be a good way for a Halloween costume, huh? Arcanine mask. There's literally a fur group that are called like the Arcanine 5 or something, which is literally just a group of 5 people that cosplay as Arcanine. Oh, they're called Dress to the Nines. Anyway. Fittingly cheesy name. I know, right? Perfect. Stop that. Please stop that. There we go. Sneaks back in and boofs everyone. Ah, heck! I've had a drive-by booping! What the heck? Do 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 do. Sneaky fucks.
These some fluffy cuddles. I love cuddles. Oh, hello, Fred. Just finishing work. Awesome. Are you driving back now? Just having a big old stretch. Are you on your way back?
Oh dear, I think my Switch is very unhappy that I let it go flat. Ooh.
It's still not responding, guys.
Yee.
Virality.
Yeah, he's starting to look Arcanine-ish. Got his earsies. More puppy for VR. This is for throwing at me. This is for throwing at me, because, I don't know, engagement, I guess? You know, so that people can throw stuff.
Because people can throw things with their points. Heck, I mean tickled. Yeah.
Ow! Like that. Aww. It's so silly that the flowers make me jitter. I don't think they're supposed to, but I can't work out how to turn it off. Like, I've seen other people use the program that I use, and they have the flowers, like, settle on their head. It's very cute. But mine don't do that. And I'm confused what's different. Turn off collision? If I did that, they'd go through me. They wouldn't settle on top of me. Or weight? I assume they must have some sort of weight property.
Small petals for a beautiful lady wing wolf. Eee.
It's more than a feeling. See my Marianne walking away.
So many people have come and gone. Their faces fade as the years go by. Yet I still recall as I wander on, as clear as the sun in the summer sky. More than a feeling, when I hear that old song they used to play, and I begin dreaming.
I don't understand why I've marked these edges as sharp, but they're not blending as sharp when I blend.
See my Marianne walking away.
I don't understand why they're not doing that.
More than a floofin.
Blender, mark, sharp.
Oh, it doesn't work?
Let's see. Ugh. Either under this, apparently. Oh, I see, okay. There we go.
I'm learneding.
It's more than a feeling. And then we mark sharp. And then we're going to take these edges and also mark them as sharp, I think. I have a male winged wolf persona. Wow, that's a small world, isn't it? Mark sharp. Yeah, that's looking like it. My tab button's very finicky. Called White Fang Moonpaw. That's a cool name. Turn on the body. Oh god, joining this all up might be a bit of a headache. Let's turn this off a sec. Let's do some edge smoothing on this. So we want to select tail. And we're going to mark those as sharp. And then we want the floofers around his leggies marked as sharp, I think. Excuse me while I concentrate. Grab this edge, this edge, this edge. Mark sharp. And on his feetsies, we want this edge, that edge. Come around. Underneath. And they basically go around the front like that, and then mark sharp. Shade smooth. There we go, so we've got edges sort of like marking our tail and stuff. I suppose what we want is this edge to also mark sharp. Like that. Okay, we're getting it, we're getting it, we're getting it. Oh my goodness. Big yawns already. I feel like I need a cup of tea. Blue, how you doing? I'm doing good. I'm yawning a lot, which isn't good. I'm meant to be streaming D&D tonight. I need to be waking up. Excuse me. Excuse me. And I still didn't do the silent sticker post, which I should do. Do. Right, now this is gonna be a conundrum, isn't it? How do I go about doing this? What do you play D&D on? We play it on Roll20. Or at least the game that I play tonight, I play on Roll20. Fun fact! I have a couple of friends that I play D&D with in VR chat. And I made a D&D world VR chat world specifically for that purpose. It's not public. It might go public at some point. But mostly I play on Roll20. If you come back at like 8 o'clock, half 8 tonight, you'll see that's going to be in about 4 hours. It's 4:15, Jesus Christ. What's the best headset for VR chat? Oh, you're asking the wrong person. I'm not an expert in that regard. I play on my Xbox. Ah! You play, is that like the D&D like Neverwinter thing? I'm playing actual D&D, like tabletop D&D with the rolling of the dice. It's good fun. Right, how does this compare? Okay, what I'm seeing here is my body needs to be lower and larger to compensate for our head. This is interesting. Our front and back pictures don't really match. Our heads aligned, but the body doesn't quite match. Our face is aligned, but our body isn't. This is interesting. Okay, so what I'm understanding is I need to now basically ignore the refs, which is a certain thing that will happen. Is at some point I just got to ignore the references. Pour some sugar on me. I got £300 on CEX. I don't know which VR headset to get. Not Oculus. Yeah. Can you send me to someone who can tell you what is the best VR headset for me? The problem is that it's not one of those questions where you can just give somebody an answer. It's kind of like, well, depending on who you ask, it's one of those things where if someone goes, what's the best console? And it's like, in what regard? Do you mean in specs? Do you mean in terms of games? You know, is the Xbox better than the PlayStation? Is the PlayStation better than the Xbox? I mean, neither of them are as good as the Switch. If you want to play Pokemon, because you can't play Pokemon on the other two, for example. You know, so it's one of those ones where there's not a definitive answer. The problem with Oculus is that it's owned by Meta, so it's, you know, the Oculus Quest is now the Meta Quest. Meta is not a great company, I don't think. They're doing stuff which is a pain, so it's really hard to say, because the Quest 2 itself is a good headset, but the company that runs it is not. Vive is very good, but you need a lot of money. Correct, Vive is very good, it's very expensive though. People have a lot of different preferences, yeah, exactly what I'm saying. I've had the PS4 VR, but I don't like it. It gave me a lot of headaches. I've only ever tried one headset, which is the headset I own. My headset it was given to me by my dad, who didn't use it. It's an Oculus Rift S, which is very old. I don't think they even make them anymore. I'm fine using it. It's been fine. I'm annoyed because every time I open it up, I'm being told that I'll need to make a Meta account, and at some point my hand will be forced and I will have no choice. The problem is that one of the main issues with the Meta at the moment is because the Meta headsets, this is a problem that a bunch of my friends have, because a lot of them have Quests and Quest 2s, is that if Facebook/Meta's servers go down, it bricks your headset. You can't use it. So even if you own, you own VRChat. VRChat is free. You know, if currently at the moment, because my headset isn't linked to Meta and stuff, if Facebook servers went down, that doesn't matter. I can turn on my headset, load up VRChat, and log in. But there was a point where Facebook servers got nuked by something, and all of my friends had £300 paperweights. They could not use their headsets for anything. And I was like, no. That is awful. That is awful. Shape is being modelled like he be Clay. I'm excited. Yeah, he did some smoothing. They've smoothed him out. They've smoothed the boy. If I shade flat, you can see all his polys again. They smoothed him. How does full body tracking work? Again, kind of complicated. You will need to buy more stuff. So pretty much every headset that I know of does not come with full body tracking standard. You have to buy additional stuff on top of that. So if you've got to drop like 600 on a headset and 2 controllers, you've then got to drop another couple of hundred to get the full body tracking on top of that. As far as I know, there's nothing that does full body standard. I don't have full body. Be a bit pointless at the moment. I got an Oculus Rift. Life sucks with electronics. Yeah, I know, right? God, why do we do it to ourselves? Okay, went off on one there. I need to, like, move all of this back. I won't pay $1,000 for my PS5. I could never. I don't want a PS5. I certainly don't want it for that much. No games on it I want to play. I'm good. I'll play Spyro. Spyro's available on Steam now. I'm good. Thank God God of War is PS4. I know, right? At least game devs aren't being totally dumb of like, oh, we're gonna make this a PS5 exclusive. Who has a PS5? Imagine how much that would cost just for VR. Exactly. Exactly. It's so much money. It's so much money, it's not even funny. So much. Yeah, they couldn't make it a PS5 exclusive because people wouldn't be able to buy their game because PS5s are still too high in demand. Exactly. They can't. They physically cannot make games PS5 exclusives because they would kill themselves. It's so dumb. You know what? With this, I have the slight benefit of I own this. I might go into the other room and go grab the plushie and actually have a look at how it is in real life. Sort of help me get my head around this. I'm yawning so much, I'm so sorry. I'm going to a geek stream asking what is the best VR headset for me. I will come back later if you are still streaming. Fair enough. I don't know how much longer I'm going to stream for. I gotta go and make dinner. I should probably warn people, by the way, because I keep talking about how we're playing D&D. We don't really interact with the chat during D&D because we're in the game and there's a lot happening, just so you guys are aware. I'll just let me the winter skin for Warwick and League. One splash I like, the other I don't. Even then, I'm not mad about either. And follow League. It's too much. It's too much. I've got enough salt in my diet. Just remember that I forgot to take any ingredients out of the freezer, so I don't think I'm going to have to take... I'm going to have takeaway today. Microwave them, unless there's stuff that's not good for microwaving. Too many things can't fixate on all these sodium sources. I know, right? Raw ingredients don't feel like waiting 3 hours and then cook. No, that's fair. Yeah, can't microwave those. Oof, sorry, bud. I'm gonna have to start thinking about our dinner in a sec. I just asked someone, he has a lot of headset, and they told me to F off because I asked him a question. Wow, that's so rude! That's so rude. That's so rude. What the heck? Cool, just don't go back to them. That's valid, that's valid. We're all good. That's the, you know, yeah. It's, yeah, just leave it. It's good now. Ah. How long have I been going for? Nearly 2.5 hours. Okay, I need to top up my water. I think I'm gonna go make a cup of tea and go to the loo. Ow! And save. And I'm gonna be right back. We're gonna have a short break. Looking at the clock, waiting to go home for D&D prep. Yay, D&D. Yeah. We're gonna have a quick break. I'm gonna go pee, and I think I'm gonna go make a cup of tea. Normally I limit myself to 1 caffeinated cup of tea a day, but I've been yawning a lot, so I feel like I need to make another one. Right.
Don't go anywhere, guys. I'll be right back.
is happening? The heck? Yo, I got raided while I was away? Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Hi, Cookie. My goodness gracious, I hope people are still here. Hi. I went to go get a cup of tea. Goodness. Yeah, I just saw. Goodness, there we go. I'm all caught up now. Alright. Let's get back to our boy. Spook's gone to sleep. He's having a nap, so I didn't go get the plushie because I didn't want to go in the room and wake him up. He's sleepy because he works so hard. He works so hard, it lets me keep streaming and doing my arts. Totally not my fault that he went to bed late last night. I mean, it was both you and my fault. I insisted I needed to have a shower. Because I was gross, but we were so busy playing games that I didn't get a chance to go shower. We're sort of gonna have this overhang. Ooh, what's happening with this vertex? That needs to come out. There we go. Bep, 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 bep. How's Sadie doing? She is fast asleep and has been pretty much almost all day. She got them warm heated beds. Ow. Oh dear. Nope, it's gone inside. We don't want that. Grab that.
Sadie. Sadie is my cat.
She's a pensioner. Also accurate.
Sadie is my kitty. Sadie is a wow.
Yes, that's the Sadie emote.
She go wow. She don't go meow. She goes wow.
I'm so hungry. Diesel fumes smell like bread to me. What the hell? What the heck? Diesel does not smell like bread. Also, you should not be inhaling diesel fumes. I think I need to slice that polygon, this one, and you need the knife again. Knife. Kniffy. That to there, please. There we go. And I'm guessing I need to do the same on the other side, where I've got a few internal... There we go. There to there. Slice. Oh, God.
I think it's going to be
Pasta for dinner tonight. I've got a pasta bake in the fridge. Okay, the mane needs to, like, come down more. Over his leg. Where's Coles? I'm sure she would back me up somewhere. She'd be busy working. She has a deadline in, like, January to do, so she's, like, hammering down on it. Too much vodka last night. I thought it was duh. We've all been there, we've all made mistakes when we were too young. Except for Blue, I know Blue hasn't. That would be incorrect, I have also made mistakes when I was young. Thing is that I only make them once, whereas some people made them and they were like, oh, I'm gonna do that again. I was like, no, once is enough, you know? I'm not gonna do it again.
Husk, you should look after yourself. If you're tired, please go to sleep. You're not gonna miss out on anything. I want to make sure that you're looking after yourself. It's one of the things that we are very, like, it's one of the things that we stand for here in this chat, like making sure everybody's drinking water and stuff. You guys are drinking water, right? Is the Arcanine going to have fluffy hair physics, or due to some limitations of software, is it going to be static? It might be static just because I don't know. I'm learning the software. Like, all this, like, if you look at the stuff that gets thrown at me, it's all static stuff. So I don't know if the throwing program only allows static things. Ah! Yeah, those health checks aren't just for me, they're for everybody, they're for the chat. So you better be sitting up straight, having a bit of a stretch, and taking a sip of water. Water. And the ball is me. There's something I never do is looking after myself. Well, you better heckin' start, buddy. Because we encourage that here. I don't drink water, I only drink blackcurrant squash. That's fine. I'm fine with squash. It's when people are like, I'm gonna just drink 3 cans of Monster drink, and it's like, no, that's not healthy. I do not like the taste of water has no taste. Very valid. Yeah. Squash is fine because it's mostly water. I also appreciate not liking to drink water because it has no flavour. Sometimes I do that as well. At the moment, I have got a glass of water, but we do have squash in the kitchen. Squash is fine. Squash is like the exception. It's mostly water. It's when, it's when people are not drinking, you know, coffee. Even me who likes a cup of tea, you know, I just went and made one, but I also have water with my tea. Never stretch, then you better start. You regret it when you're older, that's for sure. Hello, baby. You woken up. Wanna come say hi? Do you wanna cuddle? No, I don't wanna cuddle. Oh, come close.
It's just very much staying just out of my arm's reach so I don't pick her up. You don't want to cuddle, do you? No, she does not.
Is that the cat? Yes, the cat has wandered in. She's wandered in.
Yeah. I was just checking my Switch. It seems a bit more happy now. It has a little bit of charge. And make sure it's fully charged. I should probably put it on the dock tonight because I'm looking at my schedule and I'm thinking, am I going to play my Switch between now and Pokemon? Probably not.
Yes, she's an old lady. She's 18. She is a senior citizen.
Sadie's basically a reptile but louder. Yesterday I was just thinking in my head, like, I wish that I had, like, Kirok and Glory models, because I thought of a TikTok that would be funny to do, which was the, you've probably heard the audio. I think it's Soldier from TF2, where he goes, "Hey, wanna see a magic trick?" And I wanted to do that with, like, Kirok and Glory. But I don't have them. I don't have models, so I can't do it. Hey, want to see a magic trick? Abracadabra! It'd be funny for me, but yeah, yeah. It was just a funny image that came to my brain, and I was just like, hee 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 hee. Did I do a magic trick for you? You could draw it. Very simple 4-panel. I could draw it. I like the aesthetic of 3D. I think there's a part of my brain which is saying, it's like that goddamn advert for the military where they're like, if you can fix a skateboard, you can fix a bike. If you can fix a bike, you can fix a motorbike. If you can fix a motorbike, you can fix a car. If you can fix a car, and then it just goes up and up and up until it gets to like, oh, you can fix a jet. And it's like, it's an advert for engineers for the military. And I think my brain is like, if I can model this, I can model the kobold. If I can make the kobold, I can make, if I make the kobold, I could make a VR chat avatar. If I can make a VR chat avatar, then I could make Kirok. You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball, kind of. So I think something in my brain is like, if I work through it, I could do it. Please suggest what takeaway I should get. You had Indian last night, so not that. Chicken? Chicken? Question mark? Okay, we've been at this for nearly 3 hours, and while in the grand scheme of things it doesn't look like we've achieved a lot, I feel like I should probably, try not to undersell myself. Of like, getting the face done is complicated. Because the thing about the back of the head is that it's just fluff. It's like there's no detail on it. This is the detailed bit. Excuse me. Beating. Okay, I think I need to combine these so that I can interact with the two meshes at the same time. Do you have my brother who's the closet thing I can get to dinosaur? Husk, what are you saying? You were speaking gibberish. You are speaking gibberish. You need to go to bed. I'm rubbish at typing. I'm part Velociraptor. Go to bed. Okay, our two meshes are joined. So what I do now is I basically get these verts and I need to line them up with the other verts that we have here. If I can. I just stretched and felt my chest pop like a knuckle crack. Oof.
Just go to bed now, give up. Good, go get some sleep. You will feel better for it. We'll catch you on the flip side.
Oh no, I can hear Sadie snoring. Oh, she's fallen back asleep. That cat can fall asleep so fast. What the heck? Damn, 5 o'clock.
Good night.
Do, 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 do. I might have to add in some extra geometry here just so it's not clipping through the ear. Wish I could fall asleep that fast. I'm insane, God. Sane? Oh, to be a cat. Here's food for thought based on a pop-up that's just come up on me to be like, hey, YouTube has uploaded this video. Terratypes that are like perfect for their Pokemon. For example, Sudowoodo being given a grass Terratype. What would you say that there are like really good like matchups? Like I'd say like, you know, I don't know if Lugia's in Scarlet and Violet, but if you have a Lugia, you gotta give that a water Terratype, right? It's just so fitting. Can we think? Give Gengar Dark. Ooh. That's fair. Give Gengar Dark. If Beware's in the game, would you get a Beware and give it Dark? Or do you give Gengar Fighting? Do you give Gengar Fighting? On a very unrelated tangent, last night, because I felt like it, you know, the artist with the comic that we both like, with the big guy, I actually read the first page of the comic and I'm interested. I'm actually interested. I went to their website and I read the first page and I was like, oh, okay. I'm curious. So I got a new webcomic to read. I don't know why I hadn't read it to start with. But yeah. I didn't realise who the main character of the comic was. It isn't him. Obviously, he's a very important character, but yeah. So, I don't know, obviously you've said yourself you've got a lot of stuff to do, but like, we could do like a read a page thing. Of course not, he's a fan fave, yeah. He does appear in it, he appears. But it's really interesting because obviously we know that character from like our perspective of having seen it a lot on Instagram. It was very interesting to read the comic because you're reading that comic obviously from the perspective of the main character, so you see the main character see him for the first time and be like, who is that? So yeah. I sampled it. But anyway, that was a tangent. What other perfect Terra types are there? Like, do we give Flygon its bug type? Do we give Flygon its bug type? That's one. What else? What else? This could be a good discussion for me to have with Curls tomorrow. You can go away and have a think about it if you want, Des. Few steel types that could get fighting. Yes, this is true. In your wildest dreams, and when the music plays, when the words are touched with sorrow, in your wildest dreams. Lapras and Fairy, that's a good one. That's very good. That's very good. I could see that. Water, Ice, and Fairy. Oh, Cresselia should be Fairy. I think the only reason it wasn't is because Fairy types weren't introduced, and then, like, I think once Fairy type was introduced, they probably felt like they couldn't change a legendary's typing. Cresselia, I think, should be Fairy. Much like how Lugia should be Water. When the music plays. Drawing blanks, yeah, that's what I'm kind of drawing a few blanks. I mean, I guess you could give Blaziken. Well, it doesn't fly. Is it too obvious to give Blaziken a flying type because it's a bird? I guess it doesn't actually fly, so that's probably not actually fitting. Mind you, Doduo. I think Typhlosion could have a fighting type, you know? He gives me that vibe. I think you could give fighting type to Typhlosion. like dark type for alligator in Legends Arceus. You mean, Samurott. Is Mew a fairy? No, it's psychic. Mew could also be fairy. Same with Celebi. Well, you know what? Well, they all could be. Jirachi could be fairy, Celebi. They're all psychic types because fairy didn't exist. This is the thing. Yeah, there's so many psychic types that could be fairies. And like Gardevoir got given the fairy type, but I feel like they felt they couldn't change legendaries, I think. Mew could be a fairy type, Celebi could be a fairy type, Jirachi could be a fairy type. I was thinking of the Terra type thing. Give Feraligatr Creator Dark. Oh, okay. Yeah, you could do. I'm trying to think what the trifecta is. Because I'm just thinking, if you give Feraligatr Dark... This is interesting, because if you give Typhlosion... if you give Typhlosion Fighting, and you give Feraligatr Dark, the water beats the fire, but the fighting beats the dark, because fighting while also being like, you know, martial arts in Pokemon, it's also the like you know, justice thing, you know, that's why the Swords of Justice are there. You know, it's why Lucario's fighting type as well, or it's like calling it good isn't the right word, but you know what I mean. I guess justice kind of works in, yeah. So if you give Typhlosion Fighting, that makes it super effective against Feraligatr's Dark. So I'd say then you could have like an inverse type matchup. So that would mean giving Meganium Psychic. So the Psychic is weak to the Dark, but super effective against the Fighting. But then you've got the inverse happening. So all of the starters are both super effective and weak to each other. I think that's an interesting dynamic. I was about to say, it's interesting to note that Typhlosion is in Scarlet and Violet, but I suppose because it was in Legends Arceus, and they've already confirmed there's Legends Arceus compatibility, I guess that was a given. So I assume that means that any Pokemon that was in Legends Arceus is going to be compatible with Scarlet and Violet. I don't know if it'll be catchable, but the data is there. Because they already showed screenshots of like a Hisuian Zoroark in the game. Okay, so this edge is lining up reasonably well. That vertex matches up with that. Oh, I just realised what I've done. Ah, shit, I should have applied that mirror modifier first. Can I separate these? I didn't apply that mirror modifier, and I should have done. Ah, sugar. Balls. What do I do? Nope, not that button, but almost. Okay, I need to select all of this. I can fix it, don't worry, I can fix it. You have the technology. Okay, is that all selected? I think it is. Okay, separate selection. Okay, I think we're good. I think we have saved it. Yes, I think we have saved it. Right, where's my mirror modifier gone? Modifier. Mirror. Not on that axis. That axis. Oh god, it's all... Great googly moogly, it's all gone to shit. Why is it doing it that way? Is it because my origin is in a weird place? Nope, that's not correct. That's still not correct. Hello, Chunky Ocelot. Thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. I am trying to get my head around Blender. I'm having issues. Why is this not working the way I want it to? Why is this mirroring on a weird angle?
Hello.
I need to Google this. Blender mirror modifier on odd axis.
Looking good already? Well, thank you. Thank you.
You can see the picture in the background of what I'm trying to achieve. Set origin. Origin to geometry? Mirror? Nope, that don't help. Blender, move origin. Object mode. Object. Set origin. I wish I could I want to like manually move it. I don't understand why it's doing it on like a skew. I don't understand why it's not doing it straight when the mesh is straight with the axis. I don't understand why it's doing that. Is it because of that? Is it because of this bit of geometry here? During the stream, if I break from the car and PC for D&D is important and husbando dinner. I know I have to stop. Is it you? Is it because of you? Are you the reason it's not doing it? The axis at which you focus on might split what? The axis at which you have focused the split might be doing it. I'm telling it to split to mirror on the x-axis, and it's not, because this blue line is the x-axis, but look at it, it's not mirroring on the x-axis. And I'm wondering if it's like confused because of the geometry. Can I like Googling so much. Blender. Hang on, let me just right click first. Is there a line? Merge? No, I don't want a line. Mirror, snap. Snap, selection to grid. Nope. Snap, vertices to cursor keep offset? That didn't do anything. Now, let me turn this reference off. I don't need it presently. Can I take, let me switch to object mode, take both of these things, move them that way a little bit so they're on that side of the axis, and then I'm going to switch back to object mode, and I'm going to take all of these, snap vertices, I'm really angry at myself because this problem could have been avoided if I did this in the right order. I forgot that I had to apply the mirror modifier before I combined the two objects. Well, now I've remembered, I probably won't do it again. bit's just really irritating because it was working before. I'm really annoyed it was working before and now it's not working. Look at this shit. What is it doing? Why? I don't understand. If I rotate the whole thing, it just rotates the whole thing. It's not mirroring it on the right axis. I'm really upset about this. Object. Rotation. What is... What? What is it? What is happening now? You know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it, I guess. I don't know why that changed it, but that changed it, apparently. Apparently I had to apply something. This is how engineers solve their issues, just mash things and the work take credit. I go about something and like a random forum thing came up and it says if it was rotated, apply the rotation. To do this, go to object apply rotation. I'm like, I don't know why that fixed it, but that did fix it. I applied the rotation. Don't know what that means. I hadn't rotated anything, but now it's fixed, so I'm just gonna leave it. Saving, thank you. And... calming Minecraft music. Calming Minecraft music. Interesting. Okay. I'll take it. There we go. That's better. And now, what is very important that I do is I believe I have to go to this, and I need to, like, apply this so that it's, like, permanently in effect. Something. Blender, apply modifier. Press Ctrl A to apply the modifier, or press the down arrow next to the camera icon and choose apply. Down arrow, apply. There we go. That's now a permanent part. There we go. That's a permanent part of the geometry now. We've now got permanent geometry. Okay. That took us like half an hour to fix a mistake that we did before, because we did that before we combined the head and the body. So now I want to combine the head and the body, because the head isn't being mirrored, but the body is. Now these two can be combined. Join. There we go. Now they are one object again. Fantastic. We did it. Crisis averted. We did what we wanted to do. This is a good time for me to stop, because I gotta go cook dinner and get ready for D&D. Okay. Look at my son. He's got a face. He's got a face. He hasn't quite got a head, but he's got a face. And he's got, like, areas of definition, because we've put some sharp edges in. His body is, like, done, and he's got a face. Okay, cool. Yeah. Time for me to sign off and go make some dinner. As we've said a few times, D&D, we've got D&D tonight. D&D is going to be happening in, like, 2.5 hours-ish. Excuse me. I just realised that I didn't have any time to go out for a walk today. That was very naughty of me. Oh dear. I hate the winter being so dark. I would go for a walk while dinner was cooking, but not while it's dark. Right. Yeah. Stream schedule's down below. There's going to be a D&D stream tonight in 2.5 hours. Tomorrow, there will be art stream in the evening at about 8:30, where me and my friend Curls will be hanging out and chatting and catching up. We'll probably talk about Pokemon a lot. I think I'm probably going to continue this. I don't know if I'll get it done, because I don't know how long it's going to take, because this thing needs a texture and stuff. I don't know how I'm going to do that then. I'm learning it. This is me learning a lot of stuff that I know in other programs. Wednesday is our double day, so today is a one-off double day. That won't be happening normally. Wednesday is our normal double day. I'll be doing artwork in the afternoon. Again, probably going to be this. And then we have our Dragon Age stream in the evening. And then on Thursday, we have MMO Thursday at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, where I'm probably going to play through Guild Wars. And then Friday is when Pokemon gets released. If I'm being a sensible streamer, I should stick to my schedule, but I just want to play Pokemon all day. Spook will probably bully me into sticking to my schedule, and we might play some Minecraft, but don't be surprised if I don't, because I want to play Pokemon. But yeah. Right. It is time to go. Thank you all so much, everybody, for coming. I'm going to turn the music off now. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming. I hope we will see you later for some Dungeons and Dragons. I love you all so much. Be sure to look after yourself. I'm gonna go get some dinner. Take care. Have a good evening. I love you all. Bye!